What is up everyone, it's CMG here. So today, it's the turn of another Overwatch 2 hero in the top 5 skins video series. This time, I'm picking Sojourn. Sojourn was one of the first heroes to be announced when Overwatch rebranded to the sequel that we play today, along with Kiriko and Junker Queen. And I feel that 2 years on, it's about that time that I choose 5 of my favourite skins for her, as I feel she has enough skins now to make a top 5. Right? Sojourn is a go-to DPS hero for me compared to other skill-based heroes like Genji, Tracer or Sombra. I mean, I don't play much DPS because the queue times are rather long and it's easier for me to queue in as a tank or a support, but in those rare instances where I decide to go DPS for a few games, more often than not, I am picking Sojourn during those times. So I feel now is the right time to celebrate those rare instances and list my top 5 Sojourn legendary skins. But before we do that, I just want to remind you all once again, if you like this idea for content and you want to see more in the future, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Send a comment, like the video, and then turn on your notifications. It really does help me out a great deal. For those of you that have done it already, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. You don't know what it means to me, so thank you. Alright then, so if you're all ready to listen to me list off my top 5 Sojourn skins, then here we go. So starting at number 5, I'm going to be choosing Sojourn's Water Warrior or Ocean Goddess legendary skin. Now, unfortunately, I do not have this one, which is probably why I've placed it here because I can't really enjoy it as much as I would like to. I'd have placed it further up the list otherwise. However, that being said, I think this is a very cool skin. This skin, of course, was only attainable back in 2023 during the Overwatch World Cup. It was sold as part of a crowdfunding initiative bundle, which of course included the skin, plus plenty of the usual accessories to go with it, all worth a staggering $30. Aside from this extreme price point for the bundle, I think the skin has everything you would expect from a mystical heroine of the sea. Tons of blue and white, the legs and upper body have tons of dragon scale features, and there's some dark blue armor plating. I think if Blizzard ever make the decision to have this skin return to the shop, either at a cheaper price, or if we could earn Overwatch World Cup tokens, so we could purchase it with those instead of coins, it probably won't happen, but it might be a skin I could consider unlocking in the future. Alright, so the number 4 Sojourn skin, I've decided it'll be her Polar legendary skin. Again, this is another one in the game that I don't own. Now, there are some of you that aren't all that impressed with the skin, which is fine. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, and I hope you'll respect mine too. But honestly, I think this is one of those skins where you look at it from a distance and you feel satisfied with how it suits the hero. Now, this is a Polar combat skin, so of course you're going to be seeing plenty of white padding here. This skin is actually part of a whole line of Polar skins that Overwatch 2 showcased in the very beginning when Overwatch 2 started out in 2022, so it's been here for a while now actually. Now, at the time of me making this video, you can actually buy the skin right now with the Overwatch coins, but it's not featured in the shop, so I think this is one of those skins where you can basically just buy it anytime if you have enough Overwatch coins for it. Maybe if Blizzard decides to make this part of a Twitch promotion where you can watch streamers for a certain number of hours and you can unlock it for free, I wouldn't mind. Probably won't happen for obvious reasons, but it would be nice to be able to unlock it in this way. Now, number 3 on this top 5 Sojourn skins list is, believe it or not, another skin that I don't own, and to be honest, I wish I was able to unlock it right now. We have the Cyber Detective skin. Now, just like the Polar skin, at the time of me recording, this skin is also available to buy with coins, if you go to the hero section and not the shop. People might think this skin looks too basic, but I love it. Sojourn looks like a detective from a dystopian civilization. She's wearing a detective's hat and a brown coat, pretty much what your average detective would wear, and the weapon that she has includes a really nice tainted wooden design while offering a nice hot pink tertiary highlight. This skin is also playable as part of the Halloween Terror Wrath of the Bride PvE event, so if you want to play with this skin without having to spend any money, then you have this option. Halloween Terror will almost certainly be featuring in Season 13 of Overwatch 2, so it won't be that long before we all get to play that mode and use the skin again. Right, so the number 2 Sojourn skin I reckon will be her Commando skin. Now, this skin featured during my top 5 synthwave skins video that I made almost a year ago now, and, well, even now, it's still one of my favourite skins for Sojourn. Now, I believe I mentioned somewhere in that top 5 synthwave skins video, if not then I apologise, that the aesthetic to the skin has some likeness to action movie stars in 80s culture, and that it would be a perfect fit for certain movies like Predator, the Alien movies, and other proper classics from that era. I'm not sure if that's what Blizzard were going for when they made this skin. Primarily, they were just making a standardized Commando skin. But that's exactly how I like to envisage this skin. I love the red headband, the camo combat trousers, the belt which shows off a few smoke grenades on the side, and the weapon is very uniquely designed too. I love all things 80s, so this, I believe, is a glorified synthwave legendary skin, even if it's not synthwave at all. Now, I hope any of what I've just said makes any sense to you watching this. Now, before I reveal the number 1 Sojourn skin, just want to remind everybody to make sure to hit the subscribe button if you're liking any of this content. Make sure you hit a like button and also comment on what your favourite Sojourn skin is in Overwatch 2. Okay, and finally, the number 1 Sojourn skin, in my honest opinion, is Vigilante. Okay, I know this might look a little bland to some of you, but man, I love this skin. Now, this skin is actually part of Sojourn's lore. If you watch her animated short, Calling, you can see her performing an undercover mission using this outfit. She's taking up some nighttime vigilantism against separatist null sector threats, which she isn't actually allowed to do because she's a member of Overwatch, and Overwatch isn't meant to be operative at this time. Rather, she's supposed to be leading a clean and simple post-superhero life with her dog Murphy. This skin came along with the Invasion PvE Season 6, which included all of those playable PvE missions, the only playable PvE missions, and in order to unlock the skin, you needed to have completed the Survivor challenges. But all of this isn't the reason why I love this skin so much. I love it because she has a striking resemblance to one of my favourite synthwave music artists, Pilot. I'm sure a handful of you might know who Pilot is. He's done some really popular music albums in the past which I've had on repeat. In fact, I'd actually go so far as to call this Vigilante skin the Pilot skin, because it's crazy to think of the likeness that it has to that music artist. So yeah, of course, it has every right to be my number 1 Sojourn skin. Okay, so those were my personal favourite Sojourn skins in Overwatch 2, but what are your personal favourite Sojourn skins? Let me know in the comment section down below. So this is going to be the end of the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this idea for content and you want to see more in the future, go ahead and click on the subscribe button. Send a comment, like the video, and then turn on your notifications. It really does help me out a great deal. You can also check me out on all of my other social medias, my Twitter account, my Discord, and of course my TikTok. And let's not forget as well my Instagram and my Threads. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day, have a great life, be nice to your fellow gamers, because we are all human beings. I've been CMG, as always. Until the next video, I shall see you later. Peace!